Testing 1 2 testing. Testing 1 2 testing. Testing 1 2.
I got you, it's me. Don't retry. It won't be nice. Here we go. I should've known I was bound to get pulled into some bullshit. Sooner or later, you look away. There's a too jealous of us to love us. You hated you, you ain't made it. They know he's coming, these wizzies coming. You're sick to your stomach. 50% if it's 50 cent. The other 50% if it's whose color of skin it is. But if you even consider it, taking our label down, you better find our building and fly fucking plane into it. But I ain't trying to get too intricate into it. I'm just trying to give you a little hint for your own benefit. Cause then it's gonna get to the point where it escalates into some other shit. Then I'ma flip, then I'ma get to stomping in my Air Force Ones. So be able to tell if it's two birds or it's one. It's just gonna feel like so many feet kicking you. You think Nike just made these in the cleats and it's shoe. Y'all tickle me pink, I think I just rather have pink tickle me. Hickory, tickory, dock, tickety, tock, tickety. A little bit of the tickety, tock, tickety. Mixed with a little bit of the chickety, chicken. What is more richer, baby? Look at me, I'm just a bomb. I'm really stable. Don't try to act like you don't feel our label. This we gon' fuck around and kill your label. Oh, it is with DG Unit 50 Shady Records, we the label for sure. I'm really stable. Don't try to act like you don't feel our label. This we gon' fuck around and steal your label. Oh, it is with DG Unit 50, we gon' kill your fucking label for sure. Yeah, shady in the place to be seen, and I got what it takes to rock the mic. Still, what you saying to me won't, cause I'm on probation in less than 6 months. Shady Records, still aftermath, and don't think we don't hear you motherfuckers talking. Yes, we do. We see we just gonna sit back for a minute and watch the fuck y'all. By the way, he ain't never gonna play me.
We're gonna get into it in just a minute, people. Trying to get Jared over here.
With that, you try to play you, you can't let him skate with that. to him. Shut the fuck up now. Yeah! Good shit! Hey yo, I just want the whole world to know that I did not start this, but I will finish it. Coming up, it never mattered what color you was. If you could spit, then you could spit. That's it, that's what it was back when motherfuckers was straight backpack and ciphering, fighting for life in this rap for the mic to get past. And you psyched and you gassed and you hyped and you blasted. You might do some ass if you lost and you lost. Shake hands like a man and you swallow it with an unsigned hype column. And the source was like the only source of life. When the mics used to mean something, the four was like you were the shit. Now it's like the least you get. 3.5 now, this means you a piece of shit. 4.5 or 5 means you Biggie, Jigga, Nas, or Benzino. See, I don't even think you realize you playing with motherfucking lives. I don't watch Ray get fucked on the chronic, probably cause I was on it. Then you fucked me out of my mics twice, I let it slide. I said I wouldn't hold my fucking breath to get a 5. Shit, I was fried, I done fucking died, already tried. I swear to God, I never lie. I bet it's why you let that bitch give me that bullshit review. I said ain't took it, I ain't look at the shit we knew. You probably try to fuck us with Obi in 52. Fuck the relationship we threw. No more stores, the street cred, them days is dead. Ray's got AKs and Dave Mays his head. Every issue there's an 8-page Maidman spread. Will somebody please tell whoever braids his head that I am not afraid of the fucking waste of lead on my pencil. For me to write some shit this simple, so listen closely as I break it down and proceed. This OG's about to get smoked like bro weed. You don't know me or my motherfucking mother, you motherfucking punk. Put me on your fucking cover just to sell your little sellout mag. I ain't mad, I feel bad. It's an ad, it's a poster, ready to stand. We're gonna talk about some shit that you don't know about shit. Let's talk about how you putting your own son out there to try to eat off him, but you missed your boat. You're never gonna blow, bitch, you're just too old. No wonder you're so you're bored now. I'm pushing 30, you're thinking 40. Bitch, this is more now. And you never beat me. All you do is cheat me. Out of quotables, but you know that you'll always see me on your TV. Cause you gotta stay up till 3 in the morning to see a video played once on BET. So, who passed the last lad? Aftermath, yes, I'm on behalf of a whole stat. Kiss my asshole crack. We'll never fold the whole pack. Just know that, cause he knows whack. No matter how many times I say it's back, you'll never flow jack. You're better off trying to bring our soul back. Look at your track record as the bar goes back. It's extortion and real's a portion. So half of the staff up there is fresh out of jail from Boston. Bullying and Boston. Dave like a slave, they completely brainwashed him and forced him to stay locked in his own office. Afraid of the softest fakers. You wanna be gangster in New York and it's pitiful. Cause I would've never said shit if you would get your mouth shut. Bitch, now what? Get a group, spit it, slave news, shit exclusive. Your land and your roof, kid, you know what to do with this youth that I'm doing. This is stupid. I can't believe I stupid as bullshit to do this. You calling a bitch.
Alright, let me go ahead and see if this is really green. Agreement, that's you. Hold up 3 fingers. Alright, cool. Alright, hold up, let me put a beat on real quick. You are a Johnny Depp fan.
I'm a Johnny Depp fan.
That's okay.
What are you up to, Monster Man?
I am doing my thing right now, basically just getting everything set up, and all I'm gonna be doing is working on building a record label while everybody's hating and talking nonsense.
I don't listen to this fucking
understanding that they'll never be put in a position to do anything to or with me ever again. They'll never know my whereabouts, they'll never know anything. And we're moving completely different now. So, like, that's the whole thing. Like, people didn't make this easy. They made it as hard as they possibly could on me, and I'm never going to get that, so I'm going to make it real hard on y'all. You know me? So now it's my turn, and I'm in control. Just can't nobody tell me what to do. I just get to do what the fuck I want.
You?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you put on some fucking muscle.
Yeah, I'm actually taking something right now. It's just natural. It's the natural thing, but I'm doing it to try to help out the injury in the abdomen and the stomach. and I found out that it's actually really good for muscle too. So yeah, definitely.
Damn, Tyra, you're big as I am. Easy. I'm not even, but you're getting buff, Holmes.
Yeah.
You're fucking putting out some fucking muscle, dude. It's hard.
Strictly all push-ups. That's all I've been doing. Just push-ups. I do like sets of like almost 100 push-ups.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get where I can do like 1,000 a day. I could do it, but I just gotta have the time and availability to do so. But yeah, just chilling right now, man. On the move, as you see, moving around, traveling, and really trying to get some donations, man. To be honest, not that I'm hitting you up for that.
No, I understand.
But that's why I called it a donation show, because like what I really would like to do is like get in the position where I can travel and make money doing this and do my activism while I'm traveling. You know what I mean? And then I go all over the country, and they could help me with the donations. Like, it's possible, because you see me pulling a lot of donations. It's possible to do it. And so that's my goal. You know, I'm not saying that I'm going to be able to do it or it's going to happen, because it's not based on me. It's based off the crowd and whether they want to support me or not. You know what I mean? But that's what I would like to do. I think that'd be super cool. And I would just keep on plugging a little bit of money away into the stock. But basically, while everybody was sleeping on me, I went from 100,000 shares of that stock to 10,955 within about 2 weeks. So I never stopped. I never fell back. I pushed harder and harder and harder this whole time. They made me pay $800 in fines because they tried to set me up. And I paid them right away, got it out the way, so I don't have nothing. Like, everything is set, everything's done in the past. And then I basically left Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay. I'm glad you left.
Yeah, I already dumped the skeleton.
That person, yeah.
Right.
She's no good. So, she's no good.
Yeah, no, hell no. So, basically, she just wants to hate. But I don't want to talk about that individual.
No, me either.
Yeah, I know you don't.
My whole piece of love over here, bro.
Right. My whole point is like, I don't know. It's exciting, man, because it's a new position for me, So I'm just taking things as they come right now.
Have you talked to Riley? Riley's very helpful with the support donation thing. He donated $20 to me yesterday. Riley's a very good sponsor.
I mean, you could talk to him for me. I haven't.
I might do that. I'll do that.
To him. Yeah.
I'll mention it to him.
I never had an issue. Never made an issue with
he's good with you. The last time I talked to him, he likes you, man. He respects you because you do what you want to do.
Right. And that's really what it's about at the end of the day, is just being grown and an adult about things. And I mean, that's just what I've figured out, is like that they were holding me back intentionally the whole time. And that there's no way that, I mean, number one, it wasn't really my choice. I mean, they threw me out like 3 times in the same day for no reason. I mean, it was all planned and calculated to throw me off my square and make me panic, to make me spend my money, which I'm still, I think probably around still around 7K, but I'm underneath, maybe like 6,800 right now after paying for the whole trip, and $800 in fines though. So you got to do the math. Like, I've been killing shit financially. So like, I do all this by myself as a man. Nobody helps me or nothing. Like, I hold my own weight. So I mean, that's all. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you get all these content creators, but they're not out here in the street like me. Like, I've just touched down in Chicago. Like, I'm touching down in every city. Like, I'm out literally in the street, like, on these blocks. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's pretty cool for people to see. And we could give y'all all the content you want if you just would help me do it, where I can travel and move around. And all I need is donations. It don't even take that much. Like they have they have ways to travel now that are really cheap. Is what I remember. I'm gonna look more into it. But there's ways to really get around different places for really cheap. The thing I'm not going to do is make this an environment where people are preying on me like they've tried to, where I feed them information. Like, you're never going to have a clue where I'm at, what I'm doing anymore. Like, I could be anywhere. Like, it's like Jason Bourne now. So I'm going to make sure that I orchestrate things on here for what you people see in a certain light and way to where you never can figure anything out. Yeah. So ain't no more of the old days. We gonna move the way, right? You gonna move the way you forced us to move because y'all want to be gay and keep, you know, tracking people and doing weirdo shit.
You were always the smartest of the pack, dude. You were always one step ahead, if not more than everyone. So I respect that.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
No, really.
I do want to tell you, I'm not really impressed by the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. But
yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't have any issue with you with the face. That's pretty cool. But you know what I mean? I just think it's corny because it's just like the brainwashing trial.
I get what you're saying. I'm kind of. It's better than that, though, no?
I like that.
That's ridiculous. That one was really ridiculous. I look like a fucking queer looking for a stick up my butt.
Who is that? Who's that? That's Johnny Depp.
It's supposed to be. The other little faggot here? Where he at? Where's that little other faggot? Here he is. No, that's... I'm sorry.
One of them looked kind of like the guy that played Joker, Heath Ledger.
I know. He would be a good Johnny Depp. Heath Ledger would be a kick-ass Johnny Depp. I mean, no. A Joker.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp would be a good Joker.
He was the Joker. Heath Ledger
Heath Ledger was, for sure, yeah. Hey, I wonder if he has his thing. Where's the Heath Ledger thing? Oh, I like the Joker.
But yeah, I mean, basically, like, you know, I'm just like, I'm gonna be doing these streams when I have time, and
just do what you can, Ty. Don't overwhelm yourself. You know what? When Johnny Depp, honestly, this is a true story. I put 10 seconds. When he went to Hollywood, when he was a teenager, he wanted to be a rock star. He had to settle for being an actor. After years went by, he said, well, I better be a rock star. You're the opposite of that. You're going to be exactly what you want to be because you have the drive, you have the motivation, you have the looks, you have the physique. Fuck those idiots, man.
Right.
Fuck them.
I think it's hilarious, bro.
Man, you know what?
I just think it's so funny how they're like right now, like when they try to get in the chat and like say stupid shit, like, bro, I already responded to you. You need to learn how to read. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not going to repeat myself, man. I don't care what y'all have to say. I don't care what you claim to have, what you claim to know. It's irrelevant. You know what I mean, Drake?
Freaks.
I don't care if you do at this point, but I am going to say what I said before. That can you leave that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But I am going to say what I said before, which is basically like maybe outside of you, because I mean you're a clusterfuck dream of I don't even know.
I own it.
Everyone else. The rule is if you have any of those people on your streams, you're not coming over here. Exactly. So that goes for Mimi as well as what I was saying. Because
well, she don't like me no more, so we're on good terms. I called her a
I mean, me and Mimi.
was ugly.
Yeah, me and Mimi were great. Like, we don't have an issue. The issue is that she does shows, and she still has, you know, the same bitch on her panel, and I can't have that. I can't.
No, you can't have that.
Right, I can't be affiliated because I exposed those people and told you what they do and what they're doing to me.
And you're absolutely correct.
Right.
People don't understand that. You're correct. You say things, oh, Tyree's lying. No. He's 100% on point.
Thank you.
But I want to hear it.
Right, and that's my only point is like when this affects my real life and you start trying to put like charges on my record, and like those are they might be on my record. I don't know how that works. I think they are, and I mean it don't matter to me. It's going to just build my rep. I mean it's who I am. I'm proud of it. But the point of that if I hadn't paid those fines, you know, my freedom could have been taken. That's a big deal. So it's not a game. So yeah, I mean outside of maybe you, which you know I still hope you're not exposed to them as much, but everyone else. everyone else, if you have them on your panel and you're doing a show and they're just hanging out there, it don't make no sense, because I talked to you. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, I talked to them about it, and if I tell you and they agreed, like Mimi agreed, like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I didn't know they do all that. Well, then why would you keep hanging out with them? I just can't wrap my head around that, bro. That shit. And that's been the issue. Like, the issue at that company and that job that I just quit and left was the same thing. Narcissism. Like, it's everywhere. That's what people don't get. And it's like almost everybody right now. And it's like, I know why I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked at these different places, corporations, whatever. Not physically, of course, but I'm being attacked in the sense of like trying to bait me or trying to talk shit. Nobody's trying me. Y'all need to get your wording right. Nobody tries me. They're playing games that are like little hit games. And they're doing that because I'm a threat. Because they want to be like me, and they see that I have something that they don't. And it happened in the workplace like it would at any workplace. Like, I've worked a ton of jobs. I never worked a job to hold on to a job. So I proved that I actually can hold on to a job, and I did that. I'm who left, and I quit, and I dumped it because it ain't worth nothing. Because let me tell you what they did, Drink. They took the overtime. So after I got my fines paid, I said, well, I mean, once you take the overtime now, I'm out, because I can't make no money here. It's just common sense. So then the gremlin was trying to say, well, you know, you do it for me, you know, stay there for me. Yeah, I'm gonna sit there, and I'm gonna sift through so much dishes it could bury a small elephant, and I'm gonna do that for you. Okay, for a 50-year-old, you know, hag who just had a liposuction surgery that I just took care of, and you just threw me out 3 times in the same day for no reason and went manic, and I'm gonna be, you know, somebody's bitch for you? No, I'm good. I'll pass. Yeah, I'm all right. Perhaps later.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, she's just made it so easy to walk away because she proved to me what she is, nothing. And I've just never met people that would do that, you know, because I really gassed her up. Like, I really must have had her ego big because I really tried to make her something. And do I think that she could have been and had all the potential? 100%. But she never will find out who she truly is. And as long as that's the case, that's not my problem. You know, just because she wants to come running back, which I know is going to happen, I'm not going to take that bait, because there's no, I don't owe you anything. Like that's on you. You know what I mean? If you want to donate and support me because you owe me money, that probably is what you should do. If you want to really get behind me, but it don't change the fact that you're a lying whore. So I don't want a lying whore. I definitely can do better than you, and I'd like somebody younger. And yes, I'm talking to Christina. And don't think because I didn't go to Christina immediately that, oh, we're not going to be together. Like, oh, yes, we are. You know what I mean? It's that we're doing things a little bit differently than what you might have thought. And how could I have done that with the position you put me in? Because I'm lacking resources right now. So the first thing I will ask you, Dream, and I'm not going to be mad at you, but obviously if you can donate at some point, please do, because I genuinely need the help right now. Like, I'm going to fuck up. I understand. We're in a situation. But moving forward off that, it's still exciting because like now I get to like get back to what I want to do, and that was kind of the issue. Like I was just like sitting there and couldn't do anything, and I got somebody like creating blockages where I can't even like take care of myself, and literally like setting things in the way of everything I'm doing, just like she tried to in my life. Like that's a weird bitch, Dream. Like, I'm just being real, man. That's a weird individual. Yeah, I've never seen. Well, yeah, that's true. You don't know her like I do, but it's pretty weird, man. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, for everybody who thinks Dream is crazy, like that one, she's a lot crazier than you, bro. She's plumb nuts. You know what I mean? She's out of her mind.
I'm trying to understand.
You don't want to.
There's so many rumors out there about her that I'm almost ashamed to even talk about. I'm like
right.
That she captures cats and she dissects them. She dissects living cats while they're alive. Now, this is one thing that I heard from a legitimate source, that she will capture a cat, dissect him while he's living, and then after the animal dies, depending on the skin color and the hair texture of the cat, she'll either eat it or throw it in the trash. Is that true?
Well, I don't know. No, don't associate it with me. I don't know.
Okay, I had to ask. I mean, because that's the rumor that's going around YouTube.
Well, clearly I never saw that, but I wouldn't put it past her.
I wouldn't. If I wouldn't put it past her to keep it away from you too, because that's kind of disgusting, dude. I know you wouldn't participate in that. You're too genuine. You're coarse. You're rough sometimes, but you're not like that.
Right.
But I heard she used to have like little chicken traps outside, where she put fucking food in there. The cat could run in the little cage, get caught, then she's like a fucking serial killer. That's fucked up, dude.
I definitely would compare her to that. That I agree with, and she projects. So everything that you're saying, she tries to project onto me, you know, because I was with her, and it just gets old. I mean, it just wears on you. Like I literally, bro, when she like tried to act like she was kicking me out, you know, all I said was, bro, I'm in a panic attack. Like I've been in one all day. I can't breathe. Like just let me breathe, bro. That's all I said. She kept going, and I literally just had to tell her, hey, you're miserable. And, bro, that set her off like a motherfucker. She got up and was like, get out. I have a video of her screaming, get out, with her bruises all over from her surgery and shit, and all her little cup she's got to fill of her own blood. Like, that surgery wasn't no joke, man. They turned her into pork rinds. That shit was crazy. And guess who took care of her, Dream? Me. Ain't that a bitch? And that's how I get treated when I went out my way to help you and take care of you. I even saved your life one day when you were choking. That was way back, but that's a true story. And this is how I get treated. So, you know, I'm just saying there's relationships, and then there's just straight abuse and like psycho. And that's what she is, and we all agree, do we not?
This is why you have supporters, dude. Why do you think I've been around for 3 years? Because even though you have your shortcomings here and there, which I'm not calling shortcomings bad, I'm just saying you have your things that you do that other people might not like as much as I do. I have never judged you. You're genuine.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's part of why I'm being attacked too. I dropped that video on the community bar, but that's why they attack you, because you're genuine, and they don't like your innocence. Which is kind of the weird thing with me, because I'm smart enough to be on their level and beyond them. Like I'm beyond their level as far as like street smarts, but I'm still genuine. And they think that being genuine is weakness when it's actually strength. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of it has to do with your looks. I think you're better looking than the average guy, and they just don't. They're not. I mean, look at those. Whoever they are, they're homely people. They stay at home. They don't, you know, there's a lot of offenses there they use as a trigger to be disappointed by your president, because you're a good looking guy, got a good body. You make, when you apply yourself, look how much you made. You're the fucking shit, motherfucker.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Real talk.
When you say how much I made, do you mean what I was stating earlier about I'm around 7K still?
I'm gonna what you said earlier. You're around 7K in investments.
Yeah.
Every 1% that goes up on a stock, you made $100. 1%, and most stocks go up 3 to 5% a day. Some stocks go up 16 to 20. So you're doing pretty well. Trust that.
Well, yeah. I mean, the issue is the funds that I can touch right now. That's what I'm really low on. Like
I know it takes a couple of days to get that shit. I know, especially on I get it.
I haven't even made like trades to do that because I can't, because I don't want to touch that money. But
no, don't fuck with it.
What I'm saying is, like, that's my predicament right now. Like I'm broke as fuck, but that's okay.
It's like that one in there. She's money poor. I mean,
Right.
she has thousands invested in certain stocks, but it's
Right.
like it takes 2 days just to get your money out if you sell anything.
Or three, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
or 3, yes. And if you want to, you can't do day trades on there unless you have money reserves, because you take your money out and, oh, I want to make a day trade, put money in. It still takes another day to get your shit financed. I get it. I get it. Even though you have the money, I get it.
And then, what was I going to tell you? But yeah, I mean, basically the deal is the other day when she threw me out that day, you know how much the stock made within that day? Take a
No.
guess. Take a guess.
I don't know, maybe like what? I'm just going to throw an average
It
good
went
day.
up. It went up 4 cents. I want you to take a guess how much money that made in one day.
Like 10%?
Just give me a number. How much money?
I'm saying
do you think?
10%. If it was 10% on
Not
7,000,
not a percentage. I want
it'd be about $300 for you.
higher.
7 grand.
Higher.
Really?
It's not 7 grand. It's on that account is one of like 12.
Oh,
So
brother, you did good then. You're making money.
so what I'm trying to tell you is
Keep your money in there. Fucking live
Yeah.
off donations. Anyone who does not donate to this motherfucker will never come on my panel or live stream again. No one will. Donate to Tyree Sneed. Tyree, what's your thing? I got a PayPal to you. I don't remember the
Oh,
number.
here.
$sign MAV and oh yeah, $sign love always win Tyree. Or is that really part of it? Donate or get the fuck
No,
out
no,
of
no,
this party?
no, that's not part of the Cash App. That's just me saying,
Oh, okay.
yeah, to donate
For
or get
real,
the
dude.
fuck
I
out.
mean, that's bucket. That's pretty good. Very good.
Right
Cash
here.
App it.
Yeah,
At
right
least love always win Tyree. Why not? I mean, I've had people donate just for the simplest of reasons. Just give them, I mean, $1. There's how many, I don't know how many people, I'm on my computer, I don't know how many people in the chat, I'm sure. But if $1 for every 20 people that's in here, that's a fucking meal and, you know, just a fucking soda or
Right.
something like that. He doesn't have any bad habits. He doesn't drink. He's not a drunk. He's not a drug abuser. He's a fucking decent dude trying to make a living. And he's my friend.
Occasionally,
Hey, sir. Well, there's that. I don't condone the smoking. I smoke. I'm trying to quit. Hashtag
yeah,
quit. But he is a good guy overall. I mean, but you know that Jenny? No, I'm not saying her name. I'm going to say Spider. Where are you? Okay. I'm going to say Spider's name. That person in his past is the past. Let's move forward. That's what I meant to say.
I appreciate that. I think
That's
you're
real
doing
talk.
great today. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
let
can't-
me finish telling you this.
Go ahead. Tell me what
Basically,
happened. What happened? Tell me.
It went up 4 cents, Dream, I think that day, and it made $400. Now that's not profit. I still have a loss of around the same amount. So point being, when you invest like this, you take an initial loss.
When I got into DWAC, which is DWAC, it started out as a 40-cent stock, literally 40 cents. It went up it went up 1,000% within a week and a half. So that 40 cents is up to $4 or $5 at one period. You cash out, you made like 10 times your initial investment. You would fucking gamma squeeze on your shit and we went up 1,000%. I get it. It doesn't matter the price of the stock. It matters how much the percentage is and how many fucking shares you have. And this motherfucker's smarter than most people because most of you idiots out there don't even donate to them. You would rather just go and live off the fucking government, idiots.
True, but
Mm-hmm.
to finish my story for you, it went up 4 cents and made 400. Now I don't cut that as profit, right? But the thing is, I'm going to hold these as long as I can until they start making some decent real money. Point is, if it did that, that means to make $1,000 is not hard at all. It's going to be shit in grands. So the point is, if it goes up $1, guess how much money I make? You just do the math. And the amount of shares I have. If it goes up $1, it'll make me almost $11,000. So the money's already there from the hard work. The future is coming. It's going to go up. I can guarantee it on my life, basically. And it'll do a lot more than $1. So if it goes up 2, that's 22K, 333. If it goes up to 16, which is what I believe, can you do the math on that, Dream? What's 11,000 times 16? It's almost $200,000.
I can't Google. What is 11,000 times? I don't know what you're talking about. I forgot.
11,000 times 16. Can you calculate that for me?
Wait. No, shit. Okay, Google. Cheap ass pad. Damn it. Okay, so 11,000 times 16. Here we go. 11,000 times 16.
Yeah. What does it come out to?
No, not 11,000.
She just did it.
$176,000.
So that's my prediction. I'd be willing to bet my life on it that it's going to hit $16 because I've seen it do it twice already in front of my eyes. I did a lot of research on this investment. It's not the company that they think. It's not the stock they think. They don't know what they're talking about. That's the first thing y'all should know. Number 2, I was lying to you the whole time about that because I knew that you would try to steal it from me. Number 3, I know that you're not smart enough to figure it out or do what I do, and you don't even know how to invest. So that's moot. Number 4, the point is, like you said, it's like I'm cash poor right now, but I have potential to set up an environment again to where all I got to do is just plug in and work and make money on here and invest it. And my goal is to get to 100,000 shares. Now, it may sound unrealistic, but it's not, because you saw how quick I got to 11,000 of them. So, point being, if you do the math, if you get 100,000 of these and it goes up $16, you just made $1.6 million. Now, can you hear me? Are you muted? Oh yeah, you're muted. You can unmute yourself.
You're good, man. You're good. I'm here. I'm listening.
All right. So point being, that's my actual goal, and I think I'm going to accomplish it. I think I'm going to do it, and I think that, with everyone doubting me and all the bullshit that I've been through, I think it's made me stronger, and I think I'm really going to do it. And I think when I do, I think people are just going to be like, number one,
amazed. Could you imagine you with $170,000, Tyler? You'd be almost like a fucking boy god.
I'm not gonna. No. You listen to what I'm saying again. My goal is to, by the end of the year, I'm hoping get 100,000 shares. That translates, if it goes up to 16, that's $1.6 million. That's my goal.
You're a billionaire, bitch. You'd be rich.
No, but I'll be a millionaire.
Very comfortable. You'd be rich as Johnny Depp is worth $200 million. You'd be a Johnny Depp 2.0.
No, but I wouldn't, because that's my whole point of why I'm doing this, and I would never waste my time fighting with y'all. Because the reality, are you okay? The reality. Shit. Oh, man down. Are you alright? Can you still hear me, Dream?
Got 4 Loko in my eye.
Do your ears work?
I'm okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
disturb. Oh, you're good. I'm just saying Johnny Depp is broke to me. All of them Freemasons, they don't own nothing. Freemason doesn't allow.
They're Freemasons.
And I can't keep explaining it. All I'm saying is a net worth doesn't mean anything. It's made up. It's just a type thing. It's a lie. I'm talking about actual cash. I'm talking about cold hard cash. Johnny Depp can't pull out money like that.
No,
I'm talking about I'm really doing this. So like this is all factual cold hard cash that I'm going to be able to withdraw. Yeah. And I also know that these people were organized organizing with her to try to get into my accounts and my so that they can get the money when I withdraw it, which I will be very smart about how I withdraw this money, and y'all will not be able to touch it or know when I'm doing it. So you're not going to get your hands on a dime of mine. And there's different ways to do it, and I could even like upload new shit to do it. So there's a million different ways to get around your bullshit. Point being,
You know,
they've made things as hard as they can, and they tried to impede my life and not allow me to exist or survive. And I'll never forget that or forgive that, because there's no
I've never
need
seen
to.
anything like it, brother.
Right, it was intentional. But instead of like letting them hold me back, I just keep on pushing. You know?
Move forward.
Right. So, and I'm using it like all the negativity is a positive in my life. So,
God damn it, I love you, man.
yeah, I
You're
think
an inspiration to a lot of people. Believe it or not, you really are.
I think that they, you know, I think that really makes them upset and angry.
I don't even like thinking about those fucking freaks, man. Fuck them.
Yeah, same here. I mean, my whole thing is I'm just excited about the future, but like I said, we have to deal with the immediate problem that Tyree Sneed is broke as fuck because he's not going to touch his investment money. Okay, it ain't happening. So,
No gonna happen.
so you know, and that's part of the struggle of getting rich.
It's a good start, brother.
It's right. It's kind of like the good. It's kind of like the conversation with Pete Vlogs today in the chat, and how he said a troll was giving me that work. A troll can't give me work because y'all operate off hot air. So
Yeah.
let me explain that and elaborate for you a little more. B Vlogs is someone who I try to tolerate and be nice to. He's a special boy. Okay, I had asked him if I could come to Kansas City, Missouri, where he is, and just record a song with him. He went on Dream to say that he would charge me $1,000 to do so. You can't hustle a hustler. I even told you that I was fine with you begging for $1,000, but to go beg someone else because I'm not going to be the one who does it. Are you all right, Dream? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard a dog.
Yeah, and basically, I would never pay B Vlogs even $1 for a verse because number one, he's not that talented at all, and that's being nice. Number two, I'm not a hater. If he was, I would tell you. But there's nothing like there's maybe one song I've heard that's alright, but most of them are trash. I don't listen to your show for your music. I listen because if anything, I wanted to sign you. So you have to understand when y'all say like, oh, he's on my dick because he wants to sign me. Me wanting to sign you doesn't mean that I think you're talented. Me wanting to sign you is to supply my quota of artists. It's like cops giving tickets. I need to get a certain number of artists on underneath my label, and I'm willing to teach you and work with you at your craft. But someone like you who's got no money and isn't anywhere near me financially even right now, and then who's not humble on top of that, and then who's not really talented, I can't work with or do anything with. You feel me? So it becomes an issue that I have a real business. Like I really am the CEO of God Body Fitness, Tycoon Street Boxing. These are all companies in existence. I have logos and everything for them. I've had fights with Tycoon Street Boxing that everyone knows about publicly. So these are real companies. And then I have Gorilla State and so on and so forth. Cashless Bane. Cashless Bane is the record label. And independently, if you really do the math, and I have all the bank statements, I myself, as the CEO, I've made more money independently than any record label who ever existed. And I can literally get the bank statements to prove this. So I'm just tired of people like coming on here and always, they can't accept who I am and what I'm actually, you know, accomplishing and done in my life. So they have to like start having this dead energy where we can't move forward or have a basic conversation about basic things. And that's basically what happened with him today, is that his hate and his jealousy overcame him and he couldn't contain it again, and it came out because I thought we were cool. And all I'm saying to him is, you know, I'm a grown man, you're supposed to be a grown man, clearly you're not because of the way you're acting. But if you want to have a real conversation, like I said, and you want to rethink and renegotiate that decision to not let me record with you at your spot, like I told you, you wouldn't have any issues. We're not going to argue. We're not going to fight. I'm not bringing no games. I want to sit down and record with you as a man and work on some goddamn music. And I wanted you to see my process because I'm a lot better than you at producing and making music. I'm the shit you see me dream. I create my songs in 5 minutes.
You make some good shit, dude.
Symphonies, yeah, like he can't come close to fucking with me musically.
Shit. He'd be lucky to pick on a fucking banjo and rap. Fuck him.
And then Nutword is the same way. Like he won't acknowledge anything that we doing over here. But that's my problem is that they all want to rap, but then they don't want to actually do it. By the way, that's one thing I'm definitely doing. When I was coming through Milwaukee, they got like a bunch of blinged out watches. Okay, and I'm gonna go back there. Like I'm gonna get some money together. I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna like buy like a bunch of them probably at the same time. Just so I have them like rapper watches, and they're just blinged out, like they're cool looking, and I'm gonna go all the way back there just to get them at some point. And so I will be stopping through Chicago again, like I just did. And if he feels so inclined, that he wants to have a conversation, I'm not going to entertain anything else because I ain't getting locked up in Chicago.
No, I got you, bro.
Period. I'm not done. So if he wants to, and I'm not scared, it's just being smart because I got a future and you don't. Nutty. So my point is, if you want to meet up and talk, though, we could do that at a restaurant or something. I was looking at 24-hour diners, and I might, take a lift and go to one and have a meal. So. And, that's the offers there. Other than that, as far as the cab, I might find my way out there one day, just pull up in the local park and do some pull-ups or something and call you out. But I wouldn't want to do it online.
No.
Right. These people won't. Well, I can be if I'm mad.
You can be. I know you would. You'd whoop ass if you have to, but
I can't. I can't do it because of the same people that will. Exactly. You already know what they're going to do.
That world. Man.
They're going to snitch, and they're not going to let me handle my thing.
Yeah, I get it.
So that's number two. We can't go that route with you. So all I'm saying is, I'm not really looking for any of that. I just want to talk to these dudes, and all I've been trying to do is help them out and offer them an opportunity. And I just think it's sad and sick that that's how they act and how they operate. You know what I mean?
That's who they are, man.
Crazy. Right. Yeah, you're right. But it becomes a dilemma for me because they're who I have in front of me to pick from and to work with. You know what I'm saying? So
you're a marketable franchise or nothing. Nothing.
Right. And that's what I told them. I basically said, like, look, dude, I can get any artist I want on a track with me for free. If anything, people would be paying for my vocals. They're $1 million vocals. There's no comparison between you and I. It's like comparing. Let me think.
Bananas and French fries. Two different things.
Let me give you a more accurate, musical comparison. It's like comparing somebody who makes music on the side of the street to Elvis Presley.
Exactly. That's a better analogy. Yes, exactly.
That's literally how, on another level I am than him. And they don't want to embrace that. They don't even realize it because they think we're in the same realm because I come on the same network. But what they don't get is, this network, ask Dream, how much do you think in the past I've probably pulled in off donations?
Tens of thousands, I'm sure, at least, minimum.
So, they don't understand, when I get on here, I'm usually really good at making money. It's not all the time. I have dead periods where I don't make shit like everybody. But, I'm really pulling cash. My mouthpiece is, I'm a master of communication, so I can pull money from talking. And then with my music, people want to support because they love the music, which we'll probably play you some.
We do.
So, appreciate it. So, I have real fans, people. One thing that you don't have is real fans. You have hating trolls, and you have a long way to go. And I don't even try like you see. I was trying to help you and pump up your show and get you to man up and really be a part of the record label. So the offer is still there, despite your disrespect. But I'm just saying, I'm not egotistical about it. I even had responded to you and I said, it's fine if you want to ask for $1,000. I get the hustle. I call it begging. It's not a hustle, but that's the same shit Nutty did. So let me tell you what I can offer you, B-Loves. when I'm in the right position where I'm going, where it's inevitable, basically, and I have that kind of cash lined up because of my investment. Still hear me, Dream?
Mm-hmm.
Or having connection issues?
Uh-oh.
You can hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Well, your voice is kind of roboty, but since I know the tone of your voice, I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay, now I'm hearing. Okay, cool. So, can you remind me what I was saying last? What I can offer you, B-Vlogs, is I can't sign you for $1,000. So when you have these trolls saying Tyree brags about his money every day, no, I don't. You need to get your facts straight. I never bragged about money. I literally just told you I'm broke. My money is something that is an investment. I don't believe in carrying cash. I believe in pumping and creating opportunities and manifesting wealth. I don't believe in money in the first place. I believe in thoughts. So, and I'm not materialistic. So you got me completely wrong. So if anybody was giving you that work, I did today. So get that right. And then number two, like, I have a right to brag. I mean, I'm still in a good position financially, and you're not. Like, I own a mansion. I pay taxes on that mansion. I owe 13 grand right now in taxes because they're so high and they move so quick because of penalties. Okay, and that's another huge issue in my life right now, and a stressor. And I try to not worry about it because I'm not materialistic. So whatever happens, happens. Fuck it. I don't need it. I'll get something else later. So my point is, we're not in the same walk of life. I mean, you're not in the street, B-Vlogs. I am. Like, I'm still active. I'm still always in the street and real. Am I not, Dream?
Yes, you are. 100%.
So we don't have to move the same way. Like, you get to sit there and kick your candy shit. I don't have that luxury because I'm out here. So I have to really, like, make sure I survive and deal with people on a real basis and be me and aggressive and have no fear and control things and you know, and have to fight if I have to defend myself or handle myself in the street. Like, you don't know how many conversations on this trip, Dream, I have with real street dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to, you know, whatever they wanted to do, trying to sell me shit that I don't want. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't fuck with that. I don't want it. But like, we conversate at a street level. Everybody knows me in every city. Like, every city I've touched down in, dudes know me as soon as I get there, or like they are attracted to me like a magnet. Like,
that's my goal, dude.
Right. So these people don't get, like, I have real power, like, at a street level. Like, B-Vlogs, you don't have that. So, like, me compared to you is comparing.
Remember First Blood, Rambo?
Yeah.
First Blood, when he was kind of chunky and fat like I am?
Right.
You're like Rambo, the second movie, when he's all ripped and cut and shit. They remember that shit. They see me like, oh, yeah, he's a little punchy guy, but you're like fucking Rambo 2.0. You see, and that's where we're going. Oh, God damn, dude, you really have to put on some weight. See, that's my goal. I want to step up a little bit, man. I want to get back in shape and shit like you are right now. That's cool.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Like I told you, it's just push-ups. Point being, we don't come from the same walk of life, B-Vlogs. And you know what my real issue is exactly that you won't ever give me my respect for what I've actually accomplished, but I'm the only white dude who you see who's this real. That's the reason why I can't stand y'all and don't have any respect for you, because you sit there and try to put me down when I never had to be this real. I could have been a little white boy, you know, I could have been a little faggot like most of y'all and not ever walk this walk of life. And instead I took it completely on, owned it, and developed my personality through my experience and who I am, and it's all real. So, you know, I just don't understand. Like, I can't respect a man who doesn't respect a real man. Mm-hmm. Like, if you have someone like me who takes the shots as they come and is in the street and still active and still about business and still will punch someone in the face, and, you know, at a street level, and no one wants it with me like that, and I'm turning up screaming on people at companies, and I'm screaming on dudes, and I'm built like that, you would think that if you can't call yourself a man if you don't respect it at the end of the day. Do you get, can you explain to them? Do you agree?
They can't. I agree with everything that you just said, because you put it in a way, a more articulate way, that maybe some of these simpletons can understand it in. You have what they want. They don't have it. They want it, and now it's yours, and they can't take it from you.
Right. I think that was a really good way to put it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I mean, that's my whole thing, man. My deal is with if people don't respect me, I don't respect them. And at the end of the day, there's no joke on me. I'm being real about things and trying to offer you an opportunity. I'm not being bougie like you. I'm just saying, hey, I could come literally to where you at, Kansas City, Missouri. We could sit down. You could watch my process of production. And instead of trying to put someone down or one up me with words, why don't you learn from me? Because you're in a position to learn from me. Because musically, you're nowhere near me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he'll say dumb shit like they did at that company. Like I had to tell the one of the managers, okay, basically I had to the kitchen manager. His name is Jerome Bettis. Okay, I had to tell him straight up that he was full of shit, because what he was saying wasn't making no sense. Because I carried that entire restaurant on my back the entire time I was there. I was the head dishwasher. I was in charge of everything.
Okay.
And I put in more work than anyone. I would stay from 11 a.m. till 2 in the morning. So for them to try to act like they could front on me is why I went the fuck off on all of them. Because you can't tell me you aren't running my department. I'm the boss of my department. You want to pretend that you're the boss of something, but not a... Right. So if you don't respect that, then you don't respect nothing. And that's my point, is that they did have to respect that. They were forced to. And then at the end, they thought they were going to try to pull a fast one, take away my overtime, so I can't make no money. I'd be spending more getting there than I'd be making dough. And then because everything changed with my situation, then they wanted me to just do all the dishes and just stack them all up. Like, I'm not going to do that. And that's the thing. They're looking at it and they're laying a thought like, oh, he's a dishwasher. I was never a dishwasher. I'm a hedge fund manager. I'm the boss who runs the streets. So when you know what I mean? So that never leaves me to who I am. And when I do dish, like, it's like Mortal Kombat. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of. It's really cool the way I do it, and I enjoy it. But it's part of what got me like real strong too. So, I mean, it's helped me so much physically, because every day you have to pick up like huge, heavy amounts of shit, huge pans. And 30, then like you're lifting, you're lifting a lot of stuff, and then you're moving fast as hell, and you're having to quickly pick up huge objects and move them. So, I mean, for these people to try to diss that is just crazy to me, because it's helped me so much, because it's taught me how to be physical all day long for like a year now. So that's going to help me in fighting and everything. How I operate. So it makes me that much more dangerous. So, you know, we're just not at the same level, B-Vlogs. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's like if me and you boxed. Like, you had said one day you would slap the shit out of me. I would pay to see that. If I'll put it to you like this, B-Vlogs. If you, like, I'd let you try in real life in front of you. If you could slap me and were quick enough, I'd pay you $1,000 for that. Straight up. If you could if you could pull it off as fast as I am, and you don't know this, but we do, I would pay you a G for that. So
right for this though, this man has friends. I'm his friend. I'll jump in front of the slap, bitch. And once you hit me, he'll pound your ass to the ground to the grave, bitch. Right, Tyree? Fuck that dude.
It wouldn't even make it that far. Like dude already knows, man. Like, he's not that stupid. Like, he knows what quickness does, man. Like, he'd already be on the ground, bro. It wouldn't even be an issue. He'd be so easy. I'd literally just grab him, pick him up, and throw him to the ground. I could suplex him. So I'm just saying, like, for someone like that, like, I don't look down on him. So why do they have to act like they look down on me? That's my only thing. I'm just saying he should change his attitude. That's why I'm talking about it.
These honest people just need to shut their fucking mouth and go. If you don't like Tyree, go somewhere else. But you know what? This is the best man I've fucking met on YouTube. Fuck you, idiots. Real talk.
But yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing, and I was involving him the whole time. and that's why it like I said, I mean, all these people on here are just hurtful, but then they act like that's a big deal. Like, I'm not sensitive. I'm just being genuine. And the only way that I can get somewhere and build a company is if I'm genuine. He may come back, but he's probably dealing with something. But that's about it. I mean, like, I'm going to be genuine and do what I do. There's no joke on me. There's a joke on y'all, and that's always going to be the same shit every single day. And that's it. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm focused on building my company and getting to where I need to go. I'm not focused on nothing else. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, for me, it's just different because the power I have, once I get to the money, like the real money, I'm like, that's inevitable and what I'm looking at making, like, y'all have no idea. Like, I'm going to be on another level than where I've even ever been because of how much, like, work I put in. So, at a street level. So, it's pretty cool, man. You know what I mean? It's just something to look forward to. I basically am just having a hard time right now, but I've got such a good future ahead of me. It's unbelievable. And that's just the truth. You know, but what I'm not going to do ever is walk into a trap, okay, or communicate with y'all and tell you shit and have conversations with you. You can know whatever you want. I won't change shit. I'm not stupid. I don't take bait. I don't walk into traps. And y'all should know this by now. Like, that's the part I don't understand is when I beat people and then they can't, like, just face the fact that I beat them. That's the part that I'm having kind of a hard time with, you know. But let me see something. I'm gonna drop the link if I haven't already for Dream to come back. I'm not gonna be on here much longer anyway, probably.
Everybody bounce, niggas. Come on. I'm saying bounce, bitches. Come on, bounce now. Yes, y'all. You know we taking it off. See how we breaking the street corner to corner. Get all if it's so fucking to see how badly they want me to phone. Fucking up something. Me and my niggas is ready to blow. I'm ready to go. My niggas get over the ball. I'm all up in the car like how these bitches are running the ball. While we popping the collar, holler, you need to follow the scholar. Hustle for dollars and rocking into my yada. My niggas for the love. My niggas taking the switches. I got the rap from my bitches from the world. Put this shit back in order and keep in mind that I might be fucking somebody's daughter. My niggas that be keeping that gully and they on the corner. Bitches get the stripping and shaking this shit how they wanna. Let me see it, my mind, and start showing your shit. I love the way you make it bounce and get the dough in your shit. Start showing your shit. I love the way you make it bounce and get the dough in your shit.
So like I said, man, it's just different at this point, man. Like it's been different the whole time. Like, we just don't come from the same walk of life. So like that's the thing. When B-Vlog said I was wilding out before, like what's wrong with wilding out? That's what gangsters do. Last I checked, yeah, I wild out all the time. You're right, and that's the whole point of my job and what I'm supposed to do. So I don't understand what you're talking about. See, that's the thing. They're trying to act like I'm supposed to be emasculated, like I said, and I'm not. I'm supposed to be a man, and that's what I am. So it's exciting. So I don't know, man. Like something's gonna have to give with all that, man. I'm just saying, like as much shit as people talk, you're gonna see them all eat their words when this money comes, and I just think it's funny, man. That's all. I just think it's funny how like everybody's attitude is gonna change. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna be begging to be on. Like when B-Vlog see the money coming, he gonna want to come. He gonna want to hop on it. You know, you can talk down if you want, but it's stupid. It's futile to talk down on somebody who's not down. You know what I mean? Who's on a whole nother level than you'll ever reach. I mean, like B-Vlogs, where's your jewelry? Like I'm telling you, like I just paid $800 in fines. I just paid for my whole trip. You know what I mean? It's got a real diamond in it. I don't see you moving like that. I've just bought this cat. Doesn't Bum Dot make a big deal about buying cats? He don't have any that are this nice. Says Mom. So I'm just saying, why are you so mad at me having game? That's the only part I don't get. But they mad at the white boy for having game. But then they want to role reverse and project. It's you who's racist. It's you who's got the chip on your shoulder. It's you who doesn't like seeing me shine and bring what I'm bringing, which is nothing but straight soul and representing real shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't care. My whole thing is like the cloth I'm from. If you faking it, then you can hate on that. You can have an issue with that. But if I'm not faking the funk, which I'm not, then you can't hate. You know what I mean? See, the issue is like I can't do what I really do and what I'm about with any of you YouTubers because you're soft. It's like putting a lion in a cage with a bunny rabbit. I can't do anything with y'all. I have to sit there and treat y'all like with gloves on. You know what I mean? Like little teddy bears that the stuffing is going to come out if I barely touch it wrong. You're fragile. And I'm just being honest. Like, you're a big ass teddy bear. So like I said, you know, I don't have any real issue other than what I'm saying. I just think you're full of shit. I think you're a hypocrite, like most of y'all. And I just noticed the common theme and denominator as to what you look like that keeps popping up, and then your character matches along with it. So I'm just saying, I think people should notice and start picking up on that because it's getting kind of old. You feel me? But that's why my message, I was never wilding out. I was saying the truth, and I stand on everything I said. I never took it back. Not anything. Not one word, never backpedaled once. Feel me? So it's like, you know, I think these people do understand. I think they get it, and they just butthurt about it. So the only way of dealing with it is trying to deny it. I don't think I know. And denial's not an option. Y'all can hashtag that. Hashtag denial's not an option. It's a new day, man. It really is. It's a new day. And I don't know what else to tell you, man. Shit is going to get very real, and that's about it. Let me see here.
Niggas out there jealous cause we be failing with this road. They try to play a hate, but they can't fade us though. got to kill the evil of the money trap. So when you see me, you better holler at me. Are you confused? Nigga, I refuse to walk around inside the shoes of a nigga who don't have a thing to do for me. It was only no one before me, it was on the scheme. You infiltrated my team and sold the nigga dreams. How could you treat me like that? I took the 50 years. I put some gas in your pocket, made you go better again. And now you let the fear put your ass in a place complicated to escape. It's a good fate. Why don't you ever you a shell of a man? I lost respect for you, nigga. We can never be friends. I know what it in your head now. What could you do if it was up to you? I'll be dead now. I let you but you can never be live until you die. See the motherfucker gets in your eyes. Type of nigga, let the evil of the money trap. You better holler at me, gotta let the evil of the money trap. So when you see me, nigga, you better holler at me. You better be where you lay. You better not hide where you stay. So you gotta be careful, killing the evil of the money trap. So when you see me, nigga, you better holler at me. You better be where you lay. You better not hide where you stay. Curious, spitting lyrics on the verge of furious. I'm addicted to currency, nigga, that's why we doing this. I surprised the niggas the way I got up with it. I hit the stereo, it's time to blow the blocker. No hesitation, as if my basic got to contemplate. All free and eliminating with this conversation. Break them and let them see the faces of men facing and celebrating. I'm a driven new elevation, more participation. I want members of all the other states. We keep the nation anticipating and doing great. Well, I'll be greatest in my fate. To live a life of luxury, so niggas put my tape, so I'm real and seem scared. To be prepared, cause only the strong survive. Life is a fair. Probably never we can feel the time. So you sick of fuck with me, I get that ass to try. Nigga, so when you see me, nigga, you better holler at me. You better be where you lay. We better not find where you stay. I should have some signs I was blind. Criminal minds.
Yeah. Damn. This is gonna hurt this time. Let's see if y'all niggas can survive the second round. So, it's like a bird in the clip. That's about me. You're my animal. Animal. Touch on the mind, I'll be like an animal. Animal. They say I have no conscience, I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and you got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal. No, stop! Talk to me if you ain't my bracket. I'm on the bill, that's 60 out of Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Niggas fucked up till I stop on the backseat. With the older niggas getting my ass kicked. Boy, little creative, I stopped all that shit.
bring it back!
Yeah!
God!
This is gonna hurt this time. Let's see if y'all niggas can survive.
2050!
So, it's like a bird in the clip. That's about me. You're my animal. Animal. Touch on the mind, I'm like an animal. Animal. They say I have no conscience, I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal.
Shake it
talk to me if you ain't my bracket. I'm in the mill, that's 60 out of Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Niggas fucked up till I stop on the backseat. Older niggas getting my ass kicked. Poor little kid, I stopped all that shit. Back on the bullshit, you know I've been on. Fine with the same 9-3. Playing picture, be laughing in the crib after Trey shot Wayne. South, out the team. Niggas starving, I'll feed them, they'll ride for me. Stop. Niggas shit get funky. Herb up bricks so much if you beat his funky. In the bunk full of kids, I pop up the Mac. Slip flip from the nozzle, scatter like rats. I'm on the pole. This is for the D's. Me and Star was cool, and I ain't hit cheese. Sounded killer, made a note. Fans got shot. Made 24 for Tata, got knocked. Man, it's back to this BB. I got this lock. Treated just like the block. Work out non-stop. I got some in the footwork. Big boy, but get your brains left on the street. It's out the tags. I get your signs back for you, homie. Relax. I said my little shooters right out of baguettes. Hit them so hard that you send that back. You know, I know. You ran up in your crib. First thing they do is holler at the kid. They say, 50 fuck with us, man, we put in work. You need niggas like us to do that dirt. Animal. Touch when the mind, I be acting like an animal. They say I have no control. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and they got to go. Move on them like an animal. Yeah, shoot it. Nigga, watch. Get a good look, nigga. See, flashing my diamonds and shit, nigga. Wild passion, some shit cost one of your mama out. I came up hard, nigga. You already know what I'm about. What? Hey, ATL free. Yeah, send me a written apology. Niggas cost this shit. Nah, nigga. Niggas cost this shit. You go get found, dog. You go get whoever the fuck you want.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Ask him how to handle this. 5-shade darker motherfucker, you be cannabis. No one would care about your complicated rhyme style. Another backpack rapper out of style. Don't let me have to back slap your moms if you smile. Serious. If you ain't gonna respect it, why should I? Chin check your Snoopy, put a circle on that eye. My time's never up, cause real niggas don't die. I'm not only the little puppet on MTV. I bring glasses to your living room so you can see me. Yeah, you sold a lot of units, but you can't beat me. The state of hip-hop will continue to be fucked up. You play by a different set of rules, you got me fucked up. Respect the hood marshal, or the hood will take you out. You the real waster, and I don't care who you sign. Disrespect Benzino, that ass is mine. About pumping on the block till you freeze. What you know about cutting up rocks, ducking these? What you know about facing a grand jury indictment? As far as I'm concerned, you just industry excitement. I hope the D12 niggas ain't gonna fight with. Clash with the Titan, you bound to start a crisis. Meanwhile, back in Boston, I'm a legend. Numbers in the rafters, fuck bird, I'm representing. He's alright, but he's not real. He's been tight, we got skills. We talk shit, and you get killed in the streets. This story, you nigga, it's all sick. 2003 vanilla ice, how you playing it? If you ask me, really ain't that nice, you overrated. Hanging from your feet, part 2 is there. You drop your ass. Every man for himself, and things not sweet. I know this song by that cool my team, so I used it. My brother produced it. Shit, set me up so I could flow like a cruise ship and tell a story about these men that's foul and how this little bitty kid stole our style and ran with it. Even bit I went and I tried and did a half a dozen songs. Dissing his mom, he was so wrong, cause the rain. I should put the choke down. He turned out inner expressions to a joke style, doing that pop BS, doing coke now. Another manic depressed. I read a book about how we approach it no good. That's why he hiding from Sean. Why he had to pack the bags, move his things from the hood. So scared he wouldn't move back if he could. See, this is rap music. This is culture. This is organized. It has structure. It has insight. This is rap music. Not to be mixed or diluted. This is rap music. This is culture. This is organized. It has structure. It has insight. This is rap music. Not to be mixed or diluted. Yo, is it your heart or is it the lies? You lack courage like the lion in the Wizard of Oz. You went from brunette to blonde just to better your cause. But your hype man, I would sound better than yours. Funny rabbit got a funny habit. He said he let a homie and a honey have it. Cause he gay. Well, I'm hard to the core like Ronnie Crush Crew. You a little prick that ain't too many mushrooms. Got your voice on the track of your choice. You made noise, but then turn your back on your boys. Even did it to boys. Where's head, where's buzz? I'm sick of your songs, I need lead earplugs. The same thing you tried to do with your outs is the very same reason that they booing you now. Like the DA in court, I'm going to your vibes. Better say that last dance for Julia Stiles. This is rap music. This is culture. This is organized. It has structure. It has insight. This is rap music. Not to be be mixed or diluted. This is rap music. This is culture. This is organized. It has structure. It has insight. This is rap music. Not to be mixed or diluted. Yeah, back to getting raw like Kane and Mr. C. Me and Slim Shady had a past history. I'ma paint a picture now, you can set it up. Let's start with the time that you was getting drunk. I jumped in, knocked a couple kids down, made niggas spin out, told them off the grid out. Me and Big Nasty started raising hell. Always wonder why your other boys ain't hell. See, this is real dirt that I'm picking on y'all. Don't you battle me, stop picking on y'all. Scary little bitch, you a soldier, not true to truth, just you wanna be pop too. Stop fighting, invest in speech, and let my fallen brothers just rest in peace. You never met them, they probably wouldn't feel ya, cause your little rap songs need to be realer. See, you just got a charge cause you shook with a gun. Got yourself in trouble now, look what you done. Run down and shifty, we on camera, shake a bit to him, I'm Tony Montana. I beat his ass, smack him up and play with him. Take that little ass allowance Dr. Dre give him. How many styles can I fuck in your face? Ask him, he don't want it with pace. No, see, this is rap music. This is culture. This is organized. It has structure. It has insight. This is rap music. Not to be mixed or diluted. This is rap music. This is culture. This is organized. It has structure. It has insight. This is rap music. Not to be mixed or diluted. advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have this my device. Rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have this my device. Rappers nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. Don't you ever dare me, cause I'm coming for you. The only Jesus Christ that crucified me right. Bunch of jealous hoes that cannot contain their truth. Think my ego bananas and straight murder a fool. Now you feel what it's like when you're blood in a pool. I don't know who you think I am, but it's there that you're wrong. You can roll the curses you want, you dead before dawn. You don't know what a spirit is, but I'm showing you such. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have all this my device. You rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have all this my device. You rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. All you had to do was stay your bitches off on us. I got a whole group of chickens and yeah, I'm making them plug. When I pull up on you fools, I guarantee that you ain't got no answer for me. You just born and you cause you can't talk your shit in my head up. On the game, my shoes, you know the meaning of the cause. Backing down and in my blood, the Wild West in the mud. All I do is draw my pistol, see you screaming in mud. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have all this my device. You rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have all this my device. You rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. You cry and whine and every day you think that I give a fuck. You swear up and down you hood sweeter not free bug. Ain't nobody in the game that comes slightly close to me. Guarantee that I will make you move. Bullshit shit. I'm scared niggas, they don't run in from me. Christine is a legend and killed is what you be. Telling you this shit is real, it ain't Sesame Street. Anybody step to me, they fall right on their feet. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have like my device. You rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. I don't need your advice. I am a rider tonight. You won't pay the price. I have this my device. You rappers ain't half as nice. Tell me what you entice when I roll the dice. It's like fire and ice. No, I don't need your advice. 2021, cashless I'm coming for you. It's gonna kill you to get the message clear. Please heed my warning, or your family will warn you now. I don't lose, no, you are a fool. With the cold wind, please heed my warning, or your family will warn you now. I don't lose, no, you are a fool. With the cold wind, I'm a spectacle of success. Putting all you folks to rest. You can't challenge me when you sit on top of nothing. When I see you, I'm busting. This is street beef. What's the purpose to constantly repeating yourself? Won't
and over again. Typing asking me questions like a bitch, you ain't a man. Now sit that ass down on the couch and pop a sand. I'm the scene of man. You're lucky that you're even breathing, man. Yeah, you are struggling every day. It's getting worse for you. All you have is falling out with all the people you play. You manipulated. These are the stipulations. I ain't afraid of shit, and you know who I am. Say I'm the fuck with my dick, cause you all let it go like you needed to breathe. When I step in any room, I suggest that you leave. I don't go internet beef. I run the streets at the fucking race that you see in my teeth. Please have my warning, or your family will warn you now. I don't lose. Oh, you are a hoe. As I go and please heed my warning, or your family will warn you now. I don't lose. No, you are a hoe. As I go and you'll die with your balls in your mouth if you ever doubt me. I told you before, pick a new route. Me, I'm turned into some kind of monster. You can put me face to face with any spirit or goblin. I'll tie their claws up with rubber bands, sneaks and bitches, and throw them in a fucking fish tank and red lobster. I'm the meaning of monster. You're the meaning of a hobgob, big sucking cocksucker who acts tough, hiding but knows every day that you're a Bob. Yeah, this ain't Captain Bob's. I ain't serving shrimp to Bob. But I do have the antidote, and guess what? It's taking a sharp ass plane, a sniper scope, and murdering each one of you slobs. Every state's a little game over. You know, motherfucker slept on me. Let's go. Be my warning, or your family will warn you now. I don't lose, no. You are a hoe. Let's go and please be my warning, or your family will warn you now. I don't lose, no. You are a hoe. Let's go and go. When you kill the nut one, make sure you rip it to Tell me what can you do? It's clear you haven't got a clue. Tell me what can you say? Can't beat me on any day. They say it all the time on my name. The basics of the game is changed. Baby, I'm the fucking demon. Send me in the street. I leave you late. Everyone wants me some crazy. I bring back this interest. I mean this. Wanted to get off the drugs, you're gonna have to wait, bitch. I come to all 60s and show these bitches I'm the cleanest. I'm the meanest, baddest motherfucker in the jungle. You run your mouth hiding cause you bitches don't wanna rumble. You like couple still get you steady lying about the bag. I'm the baddest fuck surprise and then kill another fag. Can't fuck with me, I run the street. Bitches running through your teeth. Tell me what can you do? It's clear you haven't got a clue. Tell me what can you say? Can't beat me on any day. They say it all the time on my name. The basis of the game is changed. Baby, I'm the fucking demon. Set me in the street. I'll leave you bleeding. You're gonna need an avalanche, and you still can't stop me. Hoes don't get canceled. Can't tell you, so do it really matter though. Yo, what up, though? The bonus of Volkswagen sagging from gang stories. That's how it get buyers like nothing. Technical for nerds stuck on the internet. Your name is really funny. No more told to the store to get it kicked. If you can't afford butter. You walk back to the wrong. Don't try to steal my mind. If you think you fuck with me, think about your fucking mind. Tell me what can you do? It's clear you haven't got it. Tell me what can you say? Can't beat me on any day. They say it all the time on my name. The basis of the game is changed. Baby, I'm the fucking demon. Send me in the street. I'll leave you late. And I got all the real niggas on my channel. I'm the one that hurt that niggas turn on my channel. They do it for it. The fucking bitches like a pamper. You are loafers and sandals. I bet you bitches like a pamper. Then I take you to the shoulder like they did Michelle. You say my name wrong, talk on me, and I send you to hell.